I started a project called the Workbook Project maybe about 6 years ago. And from that, DIY Days grew out of it. And the one thing that's exciting about the event and what we do with DIY Days is I'm so excited about the fact that story, you know, as it says here, is the same. It's the telling that's changing. And for me, what that means is it's an opportunity where we can tell stories that can reach more people and can unify people in ways that were never possible before.
I think this conference is a really great pilot for Canada. DIY Days has happened in Paris and Ghent and Gothenburg and New York City before for the last 8 years, and Canada's never really had a big hand in it until today.
So DIY Days is an event that's happening in 10 different cities now. It's been growing 10 different cities around the world. It spawned sort of large-scale events such as Kane's Arcade, which came out of the DIY Days LA event and is now a worldwide phenomenon happening in over 200 events. That's really around children and creativity.
Because information is changing, whether it's in the cultural, artistic, educational areas, and everybody has to break down boundaries and learn new collaborations. And that's something that we're facing in libraries and museums and schools and in the artistic community, and it's always good to learn and share from others.
When you've been actively an engaging experience and you have felt connected to others. You're going to have 1 minute each, figure out who's going first. Your first minute starts now, go.
What we wanted to be part of DIY Days Toronto is bring some of that energy here and try and make Toronto be part of this worldwide network of cities where there are creative people from across these cities trying to share ideas with one another.
I think I want to take back some new ideas for story time, particularly with the young people in our community, to try to get it to a level of creativity where it's more input from them as opposed to us telling them what they should be doing.
I've learned a lot. I've learned that most people like to think in a very charitable way. Like people think about helping other people. And everyone kind of has that same mindset, but we really don't know in what way we should achieve those goals.
About how temporary action and short bursts of action can actually have lasting impact.
Everyone has a story and everyone wants to share their unique skill with somebody else.
The key way to make change is actually to do it and not think of how big it can be. Think of how small it is and how it fits in your life.